What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. What we doing today? Let's bring Pikeman. Pikeman's catching my interest a little bit there. And also, man, yo, what rider? I've been trying to do the rider run for a long time. Maybe today's the day where I force it. Because, like, it's been a long time since I've done a rider focused run, and I don't even know why. He's a very good character. Very solid. Very powerful. He's very good at crit items. I'm trying to think of any other archetypes he's good at. He's not good at ability spam items. Like, he's, like, generically good at dash items, just like most characters are. Same with, like, poison, like, generic status archetypes. Like, I don't think he'd be very good at stun. I don't know. I guess he's kind of, like, shoehorned in to crit items. But, like, he's so good at crit items that it's, like, you know, like, it makes up for it, you know. Him not having versatility, how good he is at crit items is, like, very, very like obvious, I guess. So let's take this. I could have taken the Manatech broken mana engine, but I don't know. I'm not really trying to do a dash items run right now, even though I did pick the Pikeman. I don't know, because like the thing about Pikeman is, I guess some people assume if you play this guy you gotta build around dashing, but he's kind of good at like most archetypes. I don't know if he would be the best ability spam items guy, but he is like he could do it. It's just like you don't really want to do it with him, I guess, but he could get away with it. Pikeman's just like kind of good across the board. He's just a fine character. He has like the one of the fastest in-air attacks in the basic attacks in the game. Back in the day, before the devs changed his, and when I say back in the day, I mean like, what, 1.9, I think they changed it. Maybe 1.8, I can't remember. But, back in the day, he used to have like the weird, in-air basic attack when you got him to unique, and he would lose the good one that you want at rare. And then the devs, I guess, saw people doing runs where they stop. Oh, also, I almost always buy a treasure box when I see it. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get something usually pretty damn good out of it. But I usually or like the devs saw people, I guess, doing rare Pikeman builds where you don't evolve him beyond rare, and you do like an in-air attack build, and then they just changed his in-air attack at unique and legendary to match his rare and common in-air attacks. Although I will note, it is ever so slightly slower. Also, it's already coming together. Because this is like one of the main items if you're doing a rider run, and Pikeman can use it as well. That's one of the main items you're looking for. So, not that I need to sell anyone on the power of Invisible Knife. I think most people understand. But it's just, you know, it's already coming together, baby. We do have a very annoying priestess ability on the field where she like speeds up the animations. If I was about to say, okay, we just insta stop it from ulting. I don't even know how that works. I don't know how to do that. Like sometimes it just happens. There's got to be a way to force it. And I wouldn't do it even if I knew how. I don't think. But sometimes you can just like insta stop their ult, and sometimes they just insta ult themselves. It's very strange. Skul is a very janky game, and not just for that. Like there's a million reasons why this game is janky, but we love it, of course. Under the hood, though, this game's giga fucked up. I'm gonna go ahead and put some bone shards into this Pikeman. I don't even really need to, but I don't know. I wouldn't be upset if this became a Pikeman run, especially a non-dash Pikeman run, because people gotta see his value outside of just his dashes. The in-air attack thing is worth building around, but the thing about the in-air attack god damn, I can't talk. The in-air attack Pikeman build is you do take ability basic attack items usually with that build, but obviously if you're playing rider you don't want basic attack items, because Riders doesn't really basic attack. I mean, he can, and he does, I guess, but you're not building around his basic attack. You're building around his bike. So the skill and the swap, basically. So you won't get a lot of value out of your basic attack items on the average Rider run. And I believe in the past I have built a basic attack Rider run. Like, it's not bad. It just isn't ideal, I guess. Like, it's not what you want to do. But you can. And there ain't nothing stopping you. Is this a skull room? I doubt it. Could be, but knowing me and the way I tend to operate in the early game, the odds of that being a skull room are very low. Nope, it's not a room. So whenever I see the remaining one in Act 1 at all, period, I don't let him out of his cage. He could give me a rare there, but obviously we're shooting for the stars. We don't want rares. We want uniques and legendaries from him. And if I never see him again, oh well, you know. Didn't really lose too much. Dizziness, Misfortune, pretty bad inscriptions together. I guess not bad, but it's not like ideal. The odds of me seeing something better than a Mana Eater on the legendary item slot are fairly low. I do personally think people tend to undervalue Mana Eater. It's a very good item, but the issue comes into play again. It's not very good on Rider, so we'll roll to the legendary. Who knows? It could be a really good one. I would say that's probably better than Mana Eater on this build. I talk about it whenever I see it. I don't really value this item that highly. Also, let's gotcha. We made money. Whenever you have gold percent gain, there's no reason not to gotcha. So, or at least in the early game when everything's cheap. We actually made a lot of money there. I don't respect Indomitable Will that much. I always have to check that. It's called, yeah. I don't know why. This item just is like, it's not a bad item, mind you. It's not. It just, I don't respect it, and it doesn't stand out to me in any particular way. I don't know, man. I don't know why. That's fine. Rider is absolutely like a mixed damage king. He's very good at mixed damage. It's, in fact, if you aren't playing mixed damage while you're playing Rider, you are screwing the pooch. Though you can get away with it if you have like Crown of Thorns, but like, I don't know. You gotta learn eventually about the magic and powers of mixed damage. Your item archetype runs will thank you. All right, baby. This should be a very, very, very easy Yggdrasil. What's my damage? Yeah, it's good damage for this stage of the game. We can also immediately upgrade the Rider. I think I'll commit to him. Like, I've been talking about this Rider run for like weeks, and I always end up swapping away from it. Like, I don't even know if I have a Rider focused run in the Mist era, like the 1.8 and beyond. I probably do. I just don't remember. One thing worth pointing out about Rider is new players will kind of find him very scary, which is understandable. Because once you jump on that bike, he becomes a little hard to control, and you, unless you swap, you're stuck on it. And it's not like Rider's bike skill is really all that impressive until you get him to Legendary. At Legendary, it becomes one of the single strongest buttons you can press in Skul the Hero Slayer. But up until that point, I'm sure it's very off-putting for new players. And even at Legendary, new players will probably find Rider a little off-putting. It's all very understandable. I would recommend you, if you see yourself playing this game for the long term, learning how to play Rider, because like I said, he's very good. Very fun, very good, really reckless. It's like a different style of playing than you'll experience on most characters, and that makes him feel unique and interesting to use. Since I'm more than likely going crit items, Ceremonial Dagger is like perfect here. We can get rid of that now. It served us well, but we don't need it anymore. Alright, give me a good curse, please. This one's a trap. I will always and forever, whenever I see this curse, just usher people to, or urge people to never take this curse. It's, in my opinion, the worst curse in the game. Well, okay, that's not true. There's like curses I would never even look at, like this one. But heads or tails is a trap. Even if you're playing, especially actually if you're playing a strike run, especially if you're playing with Veiled Mask, never ever pick this up because it's bad for multiple reasons. For one, if you're playing strike runs, this decreases your critical damage by a lot, by the way. So like the whole purpose of strike and Veiled Mask is to like deal insane damage with your strike hits, and this fucks that up. The reason it's bad on crit items is because like you're getting a damage decrease just to be fixed at 50%, which isn't even that much. Like you can get more than that on like I think most of my crit item runs are usually around like 55% crit rate, which is 5% higher than this, and that's without even really trying. But like the main reason that heads or tails is bad is because it stops you from being able to use Thieves' Blacksteel Daggers, which isn't even that hard of an item to find because you can loot the corpse of the thief adventurer, and he often drops it. Like one of the best crit scaling items in the game that single-handedly gives you 10% less than this shitty ass curse is completely locked out to you if you take this curse. So just a little bit of a ramble there about a curse that I have no love for and think you should not love either because it's just bad. Slash rant. We moving on, but I like to occasionally explain why you should not take heads or tails. The way that they fix that, in my opinion, lower the crit damage deficit it puts you in. Like, it's ridiculous. 20% would make it a little more acceptable, especially if you're playing strike. Even then, I would be hesitant to take it. It also needs more crit percent. If you make it like 60 minus 20, that's a good curse. That's a curse that I would take sometimes, you know? If I had Veiled Mask, I would probably take it. But without that, it's just not takeable. Ever. Alright. There we go. No thank you, but thank you for the money. This next shop's going to be a banger. And the thing is, I didn't point it out. I believe I am low rolling my doors. Or at the minimum, not high rolling. Like, we're on like the spectrum of potential low rolling, so it's like good that we have this gold percent gain to make our shops work for us. And also, just to get ahead of the questions, if you're wondering what I mean by door count, the amount of doors that you go into before you go enter a shop or a boss fight are not fixed. They are random. It can be a low amount, a high amount, and all kinds of in-betweens. And the reason you don't want to low roll your doors is because the less rooms you go into, the less resources you will have in shops. And that makes getting gear and stuff a lot harder. Low rolling your doors is one of the worst things that can happen to a skull run, and a lot of people don't even recognize that it's a mechanic in this game. And they will have a shitty run and feel like they're doing everything right, but like it's like you're always behind on your resources, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Why can't I stay ahead? And they don't even realize what's happening to them. It sucks. But yeah, that could be happening to me right now. If it is, it's not the hugest deal. We're fine. We got the gold percent gain, which is very lucky. What isn't not lucky is me trying to figure out what I want to drop here. I guess I'll drop this. We can give up wisdom for now. We don't need it. We want it, but we don't need it. And I'd much rather have a Fulgent Dawn, since this is ideally a mixed damage run. That's what I'm going for, at least. Holy shit. Can I? I don't think I can. Wait, did I not buy? Oh my god, are you serious? That's so stupid. I guess we'll just take this instead. Oh, the way shops work in this game kills me sometimes. Like, I picked up the staff accidentally that was laying here, and I thought I bought the golden wand, but I didn't. But at least the golden whip was there to not completely fuck me over. But it's still very annoying that happens. I could take a wraith here. You know, I will take a wraith here. I like this Quint. This is a run where if I don't get a good curse, the odds of me having like Weakness exposure. Sorry, I was having a brain fart. The odds of me having weakness exposure are pretty high, and this is like a really good quint with weakness exposure. So we'll just pick it up. Maybe a Medusa will show up later and kind of get me thinking otherwise, but you know. Yo, Medusa being a rare means I see it fairly often, and whenever I see Medusa, I just get stun locked and immediately want it on my run. That was almost a disaster. And also, we can absolutely take whatever this guy's selling because we have like giga gold % gain. No matter what he drops there, we get money. Very rare that I have nice things to say about that NPC, but here he couldn't really hurt me. We're making the big bucks. And also, y'all are gonna not have... Oh, that's the mage. Here I was thinking I was about to dominate them with my Giga fucking Quint. The Giga Quint from hell. I mean, we are still destroying them, so... For what it's worth. Out of my face. If she gave me her legendary again, I would have lost my mind. I actually did when I heard him there, but... Whatever, it's not a big deal. Basically, there's a min-max whenever you have like this adventurer laying over here. If you don't kill them and walk past them, sometimes the metal box can spawn on the pedestal, and you get like a extra, you know, proc on it from not killing the extra adventurer immediately. It is worth getting in the habit of doing that, because there will come a time where you will get the metal box on the pedestal. It's happened to me, and it's worth getting that extra proc on it. However, we got fucked over there by Ryder's passive. What else is new? So we're getting way ahead here. Also, I'm sorry, I missed 2 HP. Don't kill me. We're getting way ahead here, which is nice. Absolutely, don't take a Spectre. Like, it's working out, man. Shit's going well. This should be the shop, if I'm not mistaken. It is. We are seemingly low-rolling our doors. Another min-max. This only works in shops. Today's the video where I explain min-maxes. So in shops, for whatever reason, whenever you combine items, or transform items, I guess I should say, you get money back. This doesn't work in rooms. The main times this comes into a play, I think it might work with like Lake in a Bottle and Undyne. I'm not sure about that one. It might not. It works with Fulgent Dawn, and it works with like masterpiece transformations. So if you're ever evolving a masterpiece item into something new, and you're in a shop and you have gold % gain and you need to drop an item in your inventory to make room for the masterpiece item, make sure you hold on to your gold % gain items so you can get that extra moolah from the item transforming. Like I said, this doesn't work in rooms. It only works in shops. I don't know what's up with it. It's just, like I said, Skull's janky under the hood. It's a very interesting game, and there's a lot of quirks. Okay. Yeah. We don't really have anything physical yet to make our physical damage work for us, but obviously, ideally, that will change. So, like a gunpowder sword will do. A crown of thorns obviously will do. There's probably other things I'm not thinking of. Like if I saw thief armor, I'd probably take that. All right. Just any kind of crit item. Also, Davy Jones. Welcome aboard, buddy. Welcome aboard. Davy Jones and Ryder. We got also the Summoner Davy. This will definitely be a Davy I want to swap from. Get some of those different skills. Not that the summons are bad on Davy. It's just like, when you compare it to Bombs Away and the Anchor skill, I guess on this run, the green summons are better than the Anchor skill. but the exploding skeletons are not exactly my cup of tea, personally. They're not bad though. Davy doesn't really have any bad skills. I think that's his worst one though. But the All Summoner Davy is a very interesting Davy Jones. And Davy's pretty good at crit items, for the record. He's perfectly capable of doing, as you can see, like these are rapid firing. That's the telltale signs of a good crit item guy. So I don't think she stands a chance. If she stands completely out of the way she does. Like, I'm not even going to bother riding the merry-go-round here. I'm sure you guys can see why. That shit just banged hard. I don't know why they appeared way over there, but I'm not going to complain. That's where I wanted them to appear. One thing that Davy wants especially, and every Skul wants it, but like it's especially good on Davy Jones, is the skill cooldown and attack speed. Shrine works doubly for him, in the sense that, you know, it scales down his you know, ability times, but also attack speed kind of doubles up for Davy Jones. It makes his skill casting speed faster, and also makes his attack speed on Davy Jones makes him cast his skills faster, and skill casting speed comes from rapidity in general. So you're like doubling up on the value of your skill casting speed on Davy. So Davy really especially appreciates the value from the shrine, which we're already done building our rider to legendary, so we can immediately start scaling that. You know, I kind of wanted to get duel on this run, which makes me not want to get rid. Maybe I get rid of this, but then we lose treasure 4. But like treasure 4 has already done its job for me, because like if I get rid of this, we have an awkward arms 3. This is only going to be 20 damage % less than the sword, and also it gives me the crit. So a little bit of blood drug sword farming incoming, by the way. It is what it is. Aging is... Oh, I forgot to die. Aging is not for me on this run. Alright, so we're like setting ourselves up for a pretty sick run coming up. All I need in this wide, wide world is physical crit items. That's it. That's all. And then we're set, baby. Come on. Also, let's not forget to do this. Like I said, very good on Davy Jones. Even that's going to make a pretty big difference with Davy. But we still want more, obviously. Now, this is why Rider's good, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. Maybe you didn't, because you blink and you miss it. But Rider just tears everything to pieces once you get him to this stage. Rider is a freaking force to be reckoned with. Oh, also, the Act 3 chest minigame rooms are a scam. It's not even worth pressing it. I'm not going to. This is the shop, right? It probably fucking is. Yes, it is. You know what? In that case, screw it. I'll press it. But you guys are going to see how fucking bad this is. Oh, it's... Okay, fuck it. Who cares? It's... For some reason, all the Act 3 minigames there are, like, impossible to get, like, a low price on. I don't know what the devs were thinking. They give you, like... One of them, I know, like, you have to fight, like, 2 Friezas. A fucking ultimate golem that pops out, which takes, like, 5 seconds alone to become attackable. And even then, most of the time, you can't attack it because it does, like, that punching the ground move. It's so stupid. It's just ridiculous. Whoops. I'm tempted to buy... You know what? I'll buy the flask. It's tempted me enough. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. So stupid. This is what I mean by the shops in this fucking game, dude. Like, it's like people make fun of me for it, but it's like, dog, I didn't. I don't know if like I didn't do that shit, man. That shit just happened, bro. But apparently it's a problem my audience doesn't have and only I have. I don't know what I do different than everyone else. Oh yeah, another thing that I will show off if I remembered is it's interesting. It took me personally, and I didn't even figure it out. Someone told me about it. It took me a long time to figure out that the rider, when he jumps on his bike, is actually a transformation in the same way like Berserker is. So whenever you're on your rider, this skill here, when you're on the bike, actually turns into a new skill. So I'll show it off here just for funsies. So as you see, I press the skill, it does that. We jump on the bike, you see the immediate cooldown, and see the difference in the animation there. Completely new skill that does something different. And I've actually never. Next time I'm on the bike, I need to tab and like check what the skill, if it's still called chain grab, see if it has like a different description. It's a very weird little quirk, I guess, about Rider. Though I guess I wouldn't really call it a quirk. Also, I've not been. I need to slow down and awaken this. So let me see this real quick. Chain grab. Jump on the bike. Still called chain grab. Wraps nearby enemies with the chain, dealing physical damage. Affected enemies are pulled closer every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds after receiving physical damage. It's not going to work against these guys because you can't pull enemies like this. I think we're becoming... the run might be at a point where awakening the Blood Drunk Sword might be a little difficult because we're so powerful. Like, I slowed down there so I could try and get some procs, but I was too good. Alright. In this next portion of the run, I'm going to try and slow down so I can do that. What about Davy Jones without... Oh, yeah, he can do it. So we're going to do, like, Cannonballish Davy, I guess, for a little bit. And try and get some bleed procs. Like, it won't take long, I don't think. The main issue is like Fulgent Dawn's gonna be activating and killing enemies. I really shouldn't fuck around with a Frieza. Especially because it's one enemy standing by himself. I'm just gonna kill the Frieza. Alright, I don't know what that did over there, but... Oh yeah, and there's also... Yeah, these guys are gonna try and summon an ultimate golem. We can't fuck around against these guys either. Did you see that, by the way? I was on the bike for 2 seconds and everything just insta-died. That's what we're talking about with Rider's like insane crit item. And with this, we only have one crit item. Keep that in mind too. Damn. Also, I didn't even acknowledge her, but there's the Harpy. Free bone shards, baby. Let's go. I would like to have another crit item, please. So he's not a Dark Elite. Yeah, the fucking Fulgent Dawn's just griefing me. You're a Dark Elite, okay. The Indomitable Will is also griefing me a little bit. God damn it. We're only at 4, man. This is also probably not the best place to do this. He's gonna die to the fucking thing. You son of a bitch. Yeah, the low rolling of the doors is also kind of getting me a little bit here. Do we want this? It's not the best on Rider. It's also not... Yeah, I don't think we want a Forbidden Sword. Also, where's my money, dog? There we go. I guess I can get rid of the gold percent gain now. Not that, actually, Thief Armor makes this even harder, now that I really think about it. Man, the Indomitable Will is getting me down. Why did I let that happen to me? Alright, let's stay over here. Before, wait for the Davy lightning to end, because over here is going to be an incredible farming spot. Where's Fulgent? Okay, it's not even close. Keep in mind, we do want to die, so I don't mind taking a little damage here. Gotta hurry. Yeah, let's just be done with it. Fulgent's gonna grief me. This might be the last room before Chimera. No. Close, though. And also, I can fuck around with this Frieza for a little bit. Not now that he's about to fire off the missiles, though. Once he starts threatening to fire off the missiles, that's when you're like, alright, buddy. Okay, pal, you had your fun. We had a good old merry time here, but I'm not letting it go that far. What did I hit down there? Oh, great. So now they're gonna go blowing up everywhere. You know what? Yeah, we don't want to fuck around in here. Okay, I did not see that there. Dude, I hate soccer ball fucking, things there, man. The soccer ball, grenades in this game are fucking just awful. And it happens way more often than you'd expect it to. Being at 19 HP here is a little scary, but I'm not worried about it. Because we're gonna shred her. Like, even Davy Jones is gonna shred her, but like Ryder is one of the best characters at killing Chimera. He's so good that I'm actually scared if I don't kill myself on purpose immediately, he could just immediately destroy her. Davy Jones will also be good at killing her. There goes my death. A little sooner than I would have liked, I won't lie. Gotta play it safe. Alright, that's fine. That's good. We got what we wanted out of that. Oops, all garbage, as always. Nothing here is good for me. Demon Sword of the Wind is technically better, I guess, than the training necklace. Is there anything here that's worse than that? Also worth mentioning that Demon Sword of the Wind makes it even harder to farm. Maybe Duel goes from here. What does this look like? Makes my physical a lot worse, but my magic's better. That'll do. Artifact. So this is 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. 100. I didn't even see that. That's gotta go, though. That's gotta go. We can't have Hidden Blade 4 as our enhanced inscription. Absolutely not. But all of this is perfectly fine. Ooh. Holy shit. Okay, game. Okay, I fucking see you, man. What's the extra Hidden Blade? Oh, this? Yeah, this can go at some point. That's fine. But we absolutely just do not want Hidden Blade enhanced. It's terrible. Alright. I'll gladly take the apple on a run like this. Oh. Oh, sorry. You know what? People are gonna make fun of me for that one. Dude, stretch moans are normal. I don't care what anyone... Like, people can make fun of me for sneeze moans, but stretch moans are like... Who the fuck doesn't moan when they stretch? Alright, baby. Let's do a little... get a little crazy. A little wacky up in here. I'm gonna be swapping a lot. Wow, Ryder is terrible at this, actually. Yeah, Ryder, I don't know if you got that dog in you, buddy. I'm sorry, bro. I think we're gonna have to leave this to Davy Jones. Thank you. This one I can do, though, with Ryder? Nope, he just turns around and immediately rides away. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. It's your prerogative. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm not going through this. I'm not min-maxing that hard, bro. I'm already min-maxing enough this episode. I'm sure people are tired of it. Alright, get those cannons out of the way. Give me something good. That's good. I guess we can just ditch this. Like, I have arms 3 now, but I'd rather have arms 3 than Hidden Blade 4. So we keep the same damage scale from the curse that we picked up, but we just have to hold on to an awkward arms 3 and also Hidden Blade 3, which I think I'm keeping for the rest of the run. Yeah, more than likely, unless I get like what's it called? Gunpowder sword, because that's like the item I'm looking for. All right, Fulgidon's gonna grief me here. Go ahead, do it, Fulgidon. See if I care. And really, I don't really consider it to be all that much of a grief. This isn't a super good farming room anyway. We'll do a little farming here, though. Especially when they're going to sync up so nicely for me. Didn't even have to ask. They're just doing it for free. Thanks, fellers. Okay, Fulgidon grief. Nice. Thank you, Fulgidon. Not. Yeah, I don't think we can get another proc on that guy. And you can just die. Hello, Yaksha. Are you the good Yaksha? It's a usable Yaksha. But it ain't the Giga Yaksha like we got it yesterday. Oh boy. Well, it's fun while it lasted, Wraith. We get 1 refresh here. We also have a pedestal we have to buy. It's going to be hard to get Gunpowder Sword from here, honestly. It's probably just worth buying like Arms 4. No, Courage 2. Courage 2. Also, yeah, we have Misfortune 3. I guess that one will be Arms. It's also possible Arms 2 was better there anyway, because we're not using our physical really for much. Fulgidon, this was like a perfect room, you fucking bastard. It's almost done, guys. I'm sorry. It's torture, man. I'm torturing my audience. And they love it. They love it. Uh, 44. We're almost done. Alright, for the rest of this, I'm just gonna fucking kill this guy. I want to deal with lanterns. We're at 46. There's, I believe, just one fucking executioner up here. And normally, oh no, you're not even an executioner. And it's Fulgent Dawn. God Christ, Fulgent Dawn, what is your deal? I don't know what I want duped here. I guess this would be a good dupe. This would be an excellent dupe. This would be a fine dupe, I guess. There's some good dupes here. Blood Drinking Sword would be good. That's also good. It's actually, it's good, but now I got the Hidden Blade 4. Oh god, that actually really complicates things. It's like 60 damage percent plus like the stats I just gained from it, the item itself. And crit rate. It's so good, but it's also so fucking bad. Ah. I guess overall, at least in the magic department, it represents more damage than the apple. So even if I have to hold on to Hidden Blade Enhanced, maybe it's worth it. But Hidden Blade Enhanced sucks, dude. It represents so much damage, man. It's like a Hope Slasher. It's a fucking Hope Slasher. But even more in the magic department. Like, if I pick this up, I'm picking up half of a Hope Slasher. The upfront half. The 60 damage percent. Oh my god, dog. I could get rid of this, but then I feel silly. Actually, I guess it's fine. I think it's fine because the physical damage representation on this run is the skulls. I mean, that it's valid. Like, we don't need a physical damaging crit item. We just need physical damage. I think it's fine. In my mind, I think that's justifiable. But now it's gonna be even harder to awaken this, man. Now we gotta deal with this fucking artifact shit. Get the hell out of here, man. I'm gonna have to awaken it on like this Dark Elite. Cause he ain't gonna die to that. I can't believe I have to do this against a fucking like nightmare critter, like a demon hunter Dark Elite. But the game really leaves me no choice. I'm just being griefed. And I don't even think I can do it against him. I think he's gonna die before I can. Ridiculous. Is it even worth trying here? Okay, we got it. Holy moly. That was like the worst blood drinking sword ever to awaken, but super worth. We are at 81% crit rate. Why is it 81? What? Where's the 1 coming from? Do I have a food? What? Can anyone explain this? Am I missing something? Why do I have an extra 1%? Let me calculate my crit. So the flat is 10. 20, 30, 40, 45 with misfortune, then 55, 65, 75. Yeah, let me do it again one more time. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 75. Where's the 6 coming from? I have a random 6 crit percent that I cannot account for. I don't know. Is it still here? It is. Curses? No, I don't have fucking crit from curses, and it's hard to get crit from curses. I don't know what's going on there. More skull jank. The Phantom 6. There's got to be something easy I'm missing. I didn't get crit rate from the spokesman, and even then, that's way more than 6. I'm stun locked on this. And also, no item in the game gives 6 crit rate. Like, oh, wait, Rider passive. Yeah, okay, I figured it out. Someone's gonna already leave a comment, which is fine. You better delete that comment right now. I figured it out. You better delete it. And the thing is, even if you posted it and delete it, I'll still see it, okay? No one else will see it, but you and I will have our little secret that you posted the comment. Just saying. I'll know. Because, like, I get the noti. And it shows it's still there for me. Like, the comment won't be seen by anyone else, but I still have the notification. People have done it in the past. But you got caught red-handed. Even though you were just trying to explain something, and, you know, it's not like you did anything wrong. But I'm going to pretend like you did. You fucked up. You didn't give me time to figure it out myself with my Giga Brain. 10 head, 20 head, some even say 30 head. You're dead. No, you're alive. Okay, that's fine too. Bye. We still haven't found an ability swapper. We're not gonna have a lot of money to work with, so it's a good chance I can't even get rid of these skills, which is fine. They're working. So we maxed out our HP, and if we're lucky, we can also max out our attack. We need 135, 120, 105. We need 105 bone shards, if I'm not mistaken. So it's 150 minus 15, 135. Yeah, okay. 105 bone shards. The odds of that happening are not super high, but not super low either. Just gotta get a little lucky. We just still have the remaining one out there. He's on the prowl. He could drop a legendary. Oh, there it is! Oh my god. Well, now this just further complicates things. I guess, no. Maybe it's not that complicated. I get rid of... Which one? I'm not really using my basics. I think I get rid of the Demon Sword of the End. And then buy Wisdom on the pedestal. But I also have Courage on the pedestal. I don't get rid of, like, one of these. Because, like, this just represents so much damage. This could technically go, but keep in mind it's 100 damage percent. It's actually more than... No, it's 100 damage percent. What does my magic look like if I ditch it? 1248. It's actually more than 100. I don't know why. Honestly, I think I'm okay with that. So yeah, now, like, you know, earlier I was like, I guess my skulls can be the representative for the physical damage on this run. Now that's not even true anymore. Now I just have the Gunpowder Sword. So we have it all. We're missing Crown of Thorns, but that's not a big deal. This is like the ultimate Rider run. I couldn't ask for much more. So, like, when you're thinking, like, I'm going to build Rider today, what's it going to look like? This is, like, kind of what you envision. It's also not a bad Davy run either. I'm gonna save my money, I guess. Yeah, we don't need to buy that food over there. I'm saving it, I guess, for a ability swapper. Though the odds of finding one is fairly low. Okay, sir, you can just perish, please. Thank you. Yeah, we have enough. Okay. Not that I even have the opportunity to go into an extra skull room, because I think this is the last room in the game. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. I was panicking. I thought I got rid of something I didn't want to get rid of for a second, but then I remembered I got rid of the golden wands. I was wondering why I still had Demon Sword at the end. Yup. Alright, so we did have a min roll door count, but I don't think it mattered. I think we're just kind of good regardless. Alright, baby. We gotta keep the summons, but like, summon Davy Jones ain't bad. He kind of works it, you know? Jones gonna melt into goo. It's gonna be awesome. Ugh. Goodbye. No orbs for you, by the way. Just saying. It doesn't even benefit me here because like she's gonna she's going up there. I could have like unloaded on her and almost insta killed her if I didn't do this, but I'm just being disrespectful, as she deserves. Can you? Okay, this is what I get. This is what I get. I should have just let her summon her orbs, huh? Ma'am, could you come to the middle, please? That's not the middle. I'll drop a fat one here, though. This might actually get her down in the middle. Yeah, she'll go to the middle now. I'm just going to go ahead and pre-drop. Oh! Wait, does swapping from Davy get rid of those guys? No fucking way it does. Holy shit, it does! What? Oh my, I never knew. That actually heavily, like, massively impacts my view on this skill. I actually think this skill sucks now. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, 10 seconds ago, I thought it was a good skill. The fucking explosion. You know what? It's the worst Davy skill. Yeah, I'm saying it. That shit's insane. Also, this is kind of insane too. Hell yes. Last second ambition. I wish I would have considered that earlier. That could just happen. But it's fine. Wouldn't have had to sell there, but all is well. Yeah, my opinion on this skill has dropped tremendously in a matter of like moments. Why is that a thing? It's the same. It's like it's got siege shot syndrome. That's the reason siege shot sucks. That's insane, man. Friendship with what's it even called? Friendship with at the ready ended. Now prepare to board is my best. Prepare for boarding is my best friend. See, I don't know his name yet, but we'll get to know each other a lot better as time passes. That's so ridiculous. Why are some skills like that in this game, bro? We should pretty much insta-shred the hero. He is not going to have a good time, and he doesn't deserve to. This will be a good time to swap into old Davy. We're going to stun him with Medusa, and we're going to ride over to him. Then we're going to, once that's done, swap to Davy Jones. Excuse me. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay, good fight. And good talk. Yeah. I think we got a lot done. I think a lot of progress was made. Now we can mend the relationship. Move on. That's so crazy. So he's gonna do the roar here. Yeah, go ahead and do the roar. Goodbye. I'm glad I chose to do Rider today. It'd been too long. Let me in. All right. Dark Skull on watch. I'm coming for him. And yes, he better be afraid. This is not a friendship meeting. We're not here to be friends. I'm not coming to have tea and crumpets, is all I'll say. I'm pissed. So we get the apple here. For those who don't know, increase physical and magic by 100. Attack speed by 40, which helps Davy reload faster, and in max HP by 50. It's good stuff. And Davy Jones is just going to immediately begin unloading. I guess I have to stay out as Davy Jones if I want to get the value out of the fucking stupid green summon skill. Today I learned ridiculous stuff, but... Bye, loser. We can even cast our green summons at the start of this. Will they be facing the right way? Kind of, not really though. Rider's a little dangerous here, although I will be jumping on Rider now. Who's the danger exactly? I mean, he's still the danger. Let's not get too confident. Ah! Holy shit. That was gnarly. I'm getting out here with my reassembly intact. Sorry for the noise there, but the thing where I drift to the left was happening again. I flubbed the fucking Dark Skull. I don't think I've flubbed Dark's power form, I should say, that hard and that long. But I can still easily get out of here with my reasonably intact as long as I don't get jumped on here. If he doesn't jump on me, I think we're fine. Whoops, I jumped off the bike right away. Yeah, I fucked up against Dark or Power Form, but thankfully I'm good at dodging all the other stuff. And I'm good at dodging Power Form too, but I was just being a bit of a silly goose. You know how it goes. Get a little overconfident sometimes. Alright, Alexander should be pretty simple. The usual strategies. Avoid immediately attacking him if you have the tibia, so you can wait for him to fly up into the sky. Hopefully he doesn't summon the pillars. If he does, it's fine. We do have a lot of means of attacking him without having to move a lot, as long as we're out as Davy Jones. And, yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. And he didn't summon the pillars. What do you know? And he's dead. Rider need not apply. Is he gonna go flying here? I think I'm gonna immediately go riding towards the left hand. Yep. Hello. Like, I don't even care about the normal tactics here, because I'm just going to immediately kill him. Way faster than I honestly thought I would. The power of the tibia on full display. Are you guys not impressed at the raw skill and talent needed to pull off such a feat as we just did? Turns out I just got that dog in me, even though I literally fucked up super hard against Dark Skull. Didn't matter, bro. Didn't fucking matter. Whoops. I pushed caps locks, and then I pushed tab. Goodbye. And that's a win. So yeah, there's the Giga Rider run, and honestly, it was even better than I ever could have imagined. That was wild, bro. That was crazy. Yeah, man, Ryder's good, but he kind of a one-trick pony. But the trick he does is like, you know, it's one of the best things in the entire game. So, just do crit items Ryder, and you will have a good time. I honestly don't even know what made this run so good. I guess just like the Giga damage scaling on top of crit items, because like crit items, generally speaking, have lower damage percent than a lot of other archetypes. They don't need, or most item damage based archetypes end up with lower damage, but they still get by just fine because the item damage is the point. Excuse me. But like this crit item run had like 1,000 damage in both directions, on top of 81 crit or 75 crit on Davy, but like on Ryder, our crit exceeded 100% if we were like on the bike, because Ryder has a passive where his movement speed gives him more crit rate. Yeah, man, I mean, it spoke for itself. Alexander, I think, could like over the course of every phase took less than a minute, so pretty good. Also, another thing about Ryder is he very, very easily has constant tibia uptime. This is definitely one of those runs where I can clickbait it pretty safely with like, oh my god, one of the strongest runs of all time, and I'm not even lying. Like, this was crazy. You know, I should play Ryder more often. The only reason I don't is because, like I said, he is a one-trick pony. When you've seen the trick, you've seen pretty much every Ryder run. But the first time you see it, you're like doing the fucking screaming guy face from that one painting where he's like melting. The Scream, I think it's called. Very famous painting. Anyone know? I'm uncultured, so it might not even be called The Scream, but I don't even know who painted it. I don't even know why I'm making this reference. I'm just making myself look like a fucking idiot. You know what doesn't make me look like an idiot, though, is the weapon of arms. This is probably the strongest weapon of arms I've ever seen. By a lot. Arms 4, Artifact 3, Hidden Blade 3. And I could have had more if I didn't want the apple at the end and wanted to take Hidden Blade Enhanced or something. But I'm glad I got the apple instead of that. It just turns out that the apple is like there's some really bad. My problem with Hidden Blade Enhanced is it's literally the same but worse. Like I'm not even joking when I say this. Literally, it's the same thing as Misfortune with a little extra damage amp. I will admit because Hidden Blade, the mark you apply to enemies also amplifies damage against them by I think like 30, maybe 15. So it's like Misfortune 4 on a slower timer with like tiny little amp, but like Hidden Blade 4, the mark you apply to enemies also makes every hit you do against them a crit. But Misfortune 4 also makes every hit you do against enemies a crit. So when they the enhancement on Hidden Blade 4 is normally the mark that Hidden Blade applies can only be applied one time per enemy. Hidden Blade 4 makes you be able to apply it to the same enemy every 30 seconds. Misfortune 4, I think, is or Misfortune Enhanced, I think, is every hit is a critical, or you get like 100% crit rate for like 20 seconds with a cooldown of 10 or something. So it's like the same thing essentially, but you get your uptime way more often on Misfortune 4. So I just consider Hidden Blade 4 to be enhanced to be a worse Misfortune Enhanced. So just in case anyone was curious why I absolutely did not want under any circumstances to enhance Hidden Blade. The apple's just a lot of the times a better choice than some of these enhanced inscriptions. Some of them are not very good. But that's, we ever been there, we done that. We did the thing. I got the victory. I got the golden windscreen. I'm happy. I feel like this is one of my most rambly outros ever. So I should probably just end it here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and are impressed with Ryder's prowess if you've never seen it before, since there's a lot of new people who are, new to Skul, thanks to all the platforms it's been released on lately. But that's all I got to say. I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.